Okay, if you've clicked on this video, it's because you're interested in making your own cured meats. Dry curing is a great way to get into curing meat. Maybe it's bacon, maybe it's ham. I'm going to show you the simple steps of how to make your own dry cure. Dry cure is a simple 3-ingredient powder that you sprinkle on your meat, you put it in the fridge, you let it sit for a few days, and voila, you have cured meat that you can then smoke or that you can then just cook in the oven. And that's how you would make something like a bacon or a ham. And there are other meats as well that you can do this with. There are 3 ingredients for dry cure that make up the dry cure, and then you can add some other spices and aromatics as well to add some depth and some flavor to that dry cure. But we're going to start here with the 3 basic ingredients for a dry cure: salt, sugar, and pink salt. Salt. The main ingredient in any cured meat is salt. Salting meat is what cures the meat. Here I'm going to use some Diamond Crystal kosher salt. Kosher salt means that there's no additives in the salt. You can use basically any kosher salt you would like that you can get your hands on. This is the one that I'm using. The second main ingredient is dextrose. Dextrose. This is sugar. This is sugar derived from corn. You can use regular sugar, but I'm going to use dextrose. It's half as sweet as regular sugar, and it's very fine powder, so it dissolves really quickly. Dextrose is available at brew stores and online. The third ingredient, and the hardest ingredient to source, is prog powder, also called Instacure or pink salt. This is nitrite mixed with salt and a pink dye to differentiate it from regular salt. This is not to be confused with Himalayan pink salt. Nitrites inhibit botulism, and botulism is bad. Nitrites also impart a pink color to the meat when it's cooked. You can cure your meat with just salt and sugar, but it will turn gray when it's cooked. If you add nitrites, if you add this prog powder, it will not turn gray, it will stay pink. Ham is pink and bacon is pink after it's cooked, and that's because it has prog powder or nitrites in it. I also have some aromatics. These just add depth and flavor. I've got cinnamon, star anise, juniper berries, whole cloves, and black peppers. You can use these if you want, but you don't have to. And if there are other things that you would like to add to your cure, you can do that as well. I'm going to put my container on the scale, and I'm going to hit tare. And I'm going to start by adding my salt, 454 grams or 1 pound. Hit tare. I'm going to add 250 grams of dextrose. If I was using sugar, I would use 450 grams or a pound. Now I'm going to add my prog powder or my curing salt. I'm going to add 55 grams. You can get prog powder or pink salt online, or you can get it at a place like Bass Pro. Now with my aromatics, I'm going to add a cinnamon stick. I'm just going to throw it in there. Juniper berries, just, a couple of handfuls. It's not important the amounts. Here I'm going to add 3 star anise, and I'm going to add a bunch of cloves as well. A bunch of black peppercorns. And here we have it. This is the whole thing. This is the 3 main ingredients and the aromatics. And I'm just going to put the lid on now, and I'm going to shake it up to get it evenly distributed. You want the pink salt evenly distributed through the whole thing. We want those aromatics mixed in really good. And then we have our finished dry cure. You can put this in your pantry, and you can use it to make your own bacon. You can use it to make your own ham. You can use it to make and cure whatever meat you want. If you're a bacon eater, you know the price of bacon today. You can save a lot of money if you start making this stuff at home.